Hello guys, welcome, Hannah here again. We are back to Danganronpa version 3. Okay, Kaito was kidnapped by Kokichi, and after we have known or discovered the secret of the outside world, people actually flipped out a bit, but let's find out what's going on next. What will happen next? I wonder what everyone else is doing. No hope to live anymore, it seems. I wonder what Kaito is doing.
Okay.
That's right. I wonder if Kaito is okay. Is he? It's no use. My mind isn't working, and my body. If you are searching for the meaning of life, you're already doing it wrong. Your life doesn't need a meaning, it just needs a purpose. In other words, you just need something to live for. You can live for spending time with loved ones or chasing dreams. You can even live for eating delicious food or playing games. Most people can get by as long as they have something to live for. If you say that Danganronpa is your reason to live, I couldn't be happier. It's been a real pleasure doing business with you. No signs of Monokuma. It's morning. How long have I been like this? I should get up, or I might not ever get up again. I don't care. If I just kill my...
Huh?
What? My body reacted reflexively as I heard the doorbell. Somewhat surprised that I even managed to get out of bed, I went to the door. Who could it be? On my feet for the first time in a long while, I walked uneasily to the door. I slowly opened it and... You look terrible. Oh my god. Maki?
Hey.
Go take a shower or something. Anything to help your face. I'll be in the dining hall with everyone else.
Huh?
Everyone?
Okay.
I'll be waiting, so hurry up. Maki spoke curtly and left. Everyone is waiting in the dining hall? I guess I should go. Yeah, you look terrible. I hurried and took a hot shower, then left my room. Everyone was in the dining hall, besides Kokichi and Kaito. But mentally, they weren't really there. The life had gone out of their eyes. Everyone here looks terrible. Really? Even I look terrible? Well, your face always looks like that. What are we talking about? You are discussing how we wanna die, right?
Huh?
What? I wanna go without suffering. Maki, can you do something about that?
Okay.
Sure, but before that, take a look at this. Is that a flashback light? Maki, why do you have that?
I see.
It was on top of the table when I went to the dining hall this morning. It was just sitting there? Kochi probably just put it there.
Well then.
To confirm the truth, perhaps. If you use that flashback light, we may recover memories that corroborate his story. So we are supposed to use the flashback light to confirm the truth Kokichi told us. We don't need to confirm anything. We saw the outside world for ourselves.
Hey.
You want to die comfortably? I can help you, but we should check this flashback light first.
Huh?
What? Why do we have to do that?
Because.
It's the only thing we can do right now. If we are going to die, then we might as well do anything we can. We'll have no regrets that way.
That's right.
And even if it's dangerous, it won't matter anymore, right? Either way, there's nothing for us to lose. We don't have any hope left. So let's do what we can. Well, okay. Things won't end up any worse than they already are. So when you kill me, will it be like I'm falling asleep?
It's decided.
Then it's decided. Kibo, Shuichi, are you fine with that? Yes, very well then.
Okay.
Yeah. And thus it was decided, fairly painlessly. A flashback light suddenly appeared. Nothing could be more obvious and suspicious. But because our spirits were already broken, we had nothing to lose anyway.
Hey.
Okay, I'm going to turn it on. Maki switched on the flashback light. And at that moment, the world flipped upside down, turned inside out. That's it! I remember! Everything is connected, and we had forgotten. We had forgotten that everything is connected. It all started at that academy, a government-backed school that nurtured the most talented students in various subjects. Ops Peak Academy. And the event that tore that school apart changed the world. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. It triggered a wave of terrorism and war across the world, humanity's true despair. Half the world was destroyed as a result of the terrible violence. And that tragedy was caused by a single high school girl. The ultimate despair, Junko Inoshima. She used whatever means necessary to paint the world in despair. The killing game of the 678th class of Ops Peak Academy was the same way. Trapped by the ultimate despair, forced into a killing game. But after Junko Inoshima died, the case was closed and the world began slowly recover. But Junko's disciples, the remnants of despair, weren't done sowing chaos. The Future Foundation fought against them, trying to restore order. The war between hope and despair grew more and more extreme. The fight raged on, but came to a sudden end. And right then, it was from then on that we remembered. It was the beginning of our truth. One day, terrible despair suddenly rained from the sky. A countless number of meteorites fell upon the world, carrying an unknown virus. Emboldened by the overwhelming despair, the remnants cried, "Humanity deserves damnation." The Future Foundation was overwhelmed by the renewed despair and quickly lost influence. But then, Makoto Naegi, together with the former members of the Future Foundation, started the Gufa project at Ops Peak Academy. Only genius can overcome nature, and only hope can overcome despair. Our young geniuses must escape this earth to become the seeds of the future. That is the only hope for humanity. With those principles, the Gopher project began. In 16 Hope's Peak students were selected. We were those 16 students. That's it. We weren't all attending different high schools. We were all attending the rebuilt Hope's Peak Academy. We were the students that applied after learning Hope's Peak was rebuilt, and the new Hope's Peak was like the last in that it accepted applicants for talented students and cultivated the ultimate talents. Hope's Peak Academy was a large school, so we were all in separate classes, but we were all students of Hope's Peak Academy. From the candidates, the 16 of us were selected for the Gopher project because, no, we weren't selected, we were the only ones left. The mysterious virus from the meteorites had spread rapidly around the world. The entire world was on the brink of extinction. Hope had almost triumphed, but cruel despair came roaring back to overtake the world. But we just happened to be immune to the virus. That was the reason why we were chosen for the Gopher project. I finally remembered! That world, this world, it's all connected.
That's it!
Everyone, did you all remember?
Yes.
Yes! I can vividly recall everything now. Yeah! Why? Ow! Could we forget something so important? We were students of Hope's Peak Academy. We were the same symbols of hope entrusted with the survival of humanity. Except for one person. Kokichi Homa, the mastermind behind this killing game, his organization's real identity.
Maybe the remnants of despair.
That's right. The cult organization out to destroy the Gopher project. If Kokichi is the leader, that means he controls the remnants of despair. Out of all of us, he is the closest to the ultimate despair.
It's so obvious, a killing game like this could only be done by the remnants of despair.
Class trials, Monokuma, students of Hope's Peak Academy. It's all just like Junko and Oshima's killing game. Only someone who worships the ultimate despair would replicate that killing game.
Which means
that this killing game is just like the one that came before. It's a battle between hope and despair. A killing game that mires hope in dark despair. Wait, hold on. If this was such an important killing game, then why did Kokichi abandon it? That's also something the remnants of despair will do. They admire Junko and Oshima, right? He made an elaborate plan to cause us to despair, but he got bored of that plan. Wanting to feel the despair of your plan being ruined, that's the ultimate despair for you.
Hey!
What's wrong, Maki? Nothing. I'm just not convinced.
It's okay.
It's probably fine though. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Are you sure? We finally learned the truth, but we still can't do anything. Even if we get out of this academy, the outside world is still destroyed. There is no hope left for us. No, we just need to become that hope.
What's wrong?
Huh? What's with you all of a sudden?
I must.
If all hope is lost, then it's up to us to become that hope. After all, we are students of Hope's Peak Academy, aren't we? We are all that's left of the 16 who survived the battle between hope and despair.
Listen closely.
If we give up now, everyone who fought on the side of hope will have fought for nothing.
That's true.
Fought for nothing. That's what my inner voice is telling me. That no matter what, I cannot abandon hope. I cannot give up. Yes, That's what it's urging me to do.
Leave it to me.
So I will not despair. Even if it's only a little, I will move forward with hope.
Okay,
Kibo.
listen closely.
Right now, there is no use in thinking about whether our lives have meaning or not. Because as long as we are alive, we still have the power to decide that meaning of ourselves. That's what I believe hope
I
is.
see.
That's what hope is. I see. Yeah, you're right. We are the students of the New Hopes Academy. Rebuilt as a symbol of hope. If we, the students of hope, speak, give up, the world will be plunged into despair.
You're right.
I got it! In the end, it's all about willpower. I'm gonna live till the end and never give up. We won't be able to do anything in that destroyed world.
Great, huh?
But making the impossible possible, it's what magic is all about. It's a pain, but it will be worth it. I'll live for 100 million more years. You guys,
You're right.
you're right. Let's do it.
Alright.
Let's fight together against despair. Yes, as long as we stand together without giving in to despair, we'll find a new hope. We all stood in illusion. We each felt the power of hope coursing through us, driving our bodies. The hope born in this academy, a tree of life with roots down deep. It was supporting each and every one of us. Motivation is rushing through my entire body. This is the power of hope. With a laugh like that, you sound like less a mage and more like a wicked witch. Kokichi may have left that flashback light to make us give up, but if that's what this plan, it failed. It's true, it does seem as though Kokichi's plan went wrong somewhere. The only person who can give up flashback lights is Kokichi. So, what's our plan now? What are we going to do about Kokichi?
Right.
We have gotta stop you know who, the remnant of despair, or this despair will never end. We have to save Kaito too.
You're right.
Yeah, of course. He's so stupidly positive. He's just the kind of guy we need at a time like this.
That's right.
With Kaito by our side encouraging us, then even if we are the only people left, I think we can still find a new hope. Yeah, that's exactly right. I knew that, even in a situation like this, you'd think of something. The problem is, where are Kokichi and Kaito?
Okay.
They are in the exile now. Both of them? Kokichi did say that Kaito would be trapped in there, but by chance I happened to see Kokichi leaving the hangar during nighttime yesterday. By chance, really?
Right.
I bet true. Yes, you were worried about Kaito and you were watching the hangar all day. Looks like that was the case. It's not like I was worried about Kaito or anything, I just had nothing else to do. Also, I'm used to watching others, so it wasn't any trouble. It's important for assassins to watch their targets and think of ways to kill them.
Stop it.
Stop. We were just getting mushy, but you had to make it out blood instead.
100%.
We know they are in the exile hangar, but how do we get them out?
By the way,
The hangar has an alarm system that will go off if anyone approaches the shutter. On top of that, Kokichi has the alarm remote key to shut off that alarm system. And there is also an electric barrier, right? You'd need to do something about that too.
yes.
Yes, but even approaching the control panel will set off the alarm too. Yeah, so many problems right from the start. What should we do? It will be fine. I think I know how to stop the alarm system and the electric barrier. Does she have an idea? How do you plan to get past the alarm system and barrier? With the hammer. Yeah, that's... If you hit the control panel with it, it should disable the electric barrier. We did the same thing to the electronic lock on the exit to the outside world.
But
It won't work the same way on the alarm system, will it? The alarm will go off before we can even get close enough to use electro hammer.
That's true.
Then we lose this. Ah, is that... It's not exactly a bomb though, even if it's called an electro bomb. It jams electronic channels by scattering particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. It's perfect for any secret activities too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them, so I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers. What? Why do we have that, Maki? There were only 3 and I thought Kokichi had them. I stole it from his pocket.
Okay.
During that time. As expected, your kleptomania and terrifying glare are both first class. The terrifying glare part was a joke, so can you stop glaring at me so terribly?
thank you very much.
Terrifyingly? Nice work, Mikey. We can use that electro bomb to get inside the hangar.
No.
Not only that, it will disable all communication.
Okay.
That should include the remote control Kokichi uses for the exercise.
100%.
If we use the electro bomb in front of the shutter, it should affect the entire hangar. Then Kokichi will be as good as butt naked. All you will be able to do is hold his crotch and run.
No.
But he might still be able to control an exisal from inside.
Why?
Butt naked? No, I'm pretty sure he will be clothed. Then we should bring the electro hammers as a precaution against the exisal. Yeah, dang. I just left mine sitting around without charging it.
Sorry.
Sorry, but I did too. It takes 24 hours to charge an electro hammer, so we will have to wait until tomorrow morning. We are going to wait until tomorrow morning. What about the hangar? We don't really have a choice, do we? Without electro hammers, it's impossible.
Remember,
Maki, I know that you don't want to wait a single minute more than necessary, but we shouldn't try this until tomorrow, when everyone is ready.
That's true.
Fine, that's what we will do then. This time we will be finally killing. Kill?
wait!
No, Maki, you can't. Even if he is a remnant of despair, that doesn't... But if we kill him, then everything will end. We have no other choice. For that reason, I will kill him.
No.
But you can't. I understand how you feel, Maki. But we'd feel bad after we killed him.
Don't.
It will be no different than the killing him that has caused us so much suffering. Yeah, that's the sort of thing the remnants of despair of our Kira will do. But Kaito said that killing is wrong, remember?
I knew it.
So we can't.
Okay.
Fine, if everyone thinks that way, then I'll listen to you guys. But if it seems like anything dangerous is going to happen, then I'll be finally kill him. Whoa, Maki is actually reliable?
No.
No, she is dangerous. There's nothing more dangerous than a heated Maki roll. If a Maki roll gets too heated, you could burn your tongue. Did you see those eyes? They were like a predator looking at its prey. You may have deserved that, Nico. But it's true that this is quite unexpected. I didn't think we'd be able to stand together as one again. And it's thanks to Maki. While we were sedentary, feeling sorry for ourselves, she was planning. I suppose it might also be thanks to Kaito, because Kaito was worried about her. She promised to work hard to do her best. Of course, if I pointed it out, she'd ask me if I wanted to die again. What are you looking at?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Hey,
Let's do our best, then the 3 of us can train together again.
Okay.
Yeah, right. We finalized our plan to get into the exile hangar tomorrow morning. Until then, we will wait for the electro hammers to recharge and finish preparations. We split up, focused and determined. Hell yeah!
All right.
First, we need to charge electro hammer. But I shan't just stand around waiting. I need to make up for lost time. There has to be something I can do. Nice job, Mr. Ultimate Detective. That was a wise call, Shuichi. But your talent is useless now. The mystery of the killing game, the secret of the outside world, the mastermind's identity, they are all solved. We don't need a detective anymore. This is true ending. No, that's not true. There has to be something I can do. Right, I should scout the area. It will be a good idea to check out the scene before we execute the plan. And I'm worried about Kaito. He's hurt and he's sick. I'm sure he doesn't want me to worry about him, but I have to.
Okay.
Alright, I'll go. Let's get to meet him. He is probably in here, right? Like Maki said, he's... If I keep going, I should reach the hangar. If Kokichi is in the hangar, there is a good chance the exiles are patrolling nearby. I should be careful.
Huh?
Monokuma? This is the first time I have seen him in a while. Are the exiles protecting him? But why now? And why all four of them? Kochi is controlling them, right? So why would he do that? Wait, if the exiles are here, they aren't guarding the hangar. This is my chance. I should hurry, but carefully. I don't want to draw attention. There's a window. The bathroom window? Can I see inside from here? I peeked into the small window and saw a silhouette on the other side. Ah!
What are you doing here?
What?
Kaito!
Don't shout, stupid! Kokichi will hear us!
Is he close by?
No, I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Kokichi's just outside that door. It'll be bad news if he sees you here. He's got the exosols with him.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, so what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Saving you, of course.
What? By yourself?
No, I'm just scouting the place. Tomorrow morning, we're all coming to rescue you.
All of you?
It was Maki's idea. Honestly, I had given up. We had all given up. But not Maki. She did everything she could to get you back. It's because she believes in you, Kaito. She knows that you would never give up, no matter how bad things got.
Yeah, of course! I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars. Even if the world has ended and humanity has gone extinct, I can't give up. It'd be a crappy story if the hero gave up so easily.
Yeah, that's right, Kaito.
Don't you worry, I'll do something about all this. That's a promise. All you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax.
There's something I want to ask him. I don't care if he's overconfident or acting. I just want to hear him say, "Don't worry, it will be okay."
I'm happy you guys want to save me, but stay safe, okay? Getting close to an exisol is dangerous, even if you've got an electro hammer.
Got it. By the way, are you feeling okay? Apart from the injury, obviously.
Who, me? Yeah, of course. It's nothing. Anyway, Kokichi should be back soon, so we better end our chat.
Okay, sure. And hey, Kaito, about what happened with Gonta.
Shuichi, I leave the rest to you.
What?
While I'm gone, you gotta support everyone, especially Maki Roll. She can be reckless sometimes.
Yeah.
You're an impressive detective, through and through. You might not only reach the truth, but something even beyond it. And don't forget, you're not alone. Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out. When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends.
Rely on your friends. That's it. That's what I've been
I
neglecting.
believe in you. So I'm leaving the rest to you for now. You got it, Shuichi?
Kaito, thank you. Thank you for being my friend.
Yes, I understand.
Alright, now get going before Kokichi comes back.
You're right. See you tomorrow, Kaito.
After leaving Kaito with a smile, I returned to my room. There's no point in wandering around. I should stay in my room and relax. I tried to get myself into the right mindset for the final battle, while I was meditating on it. It became nighttime before I knew it. We go at dawn. It won't hesitate anymore. Kaito has taught me.
Alright!
I have to do it, to live, to find a reason to live. I will fight. I spent that night with that thought nestled deep into my heart. Don't panic! Just stay calm and listen. Well, if you are watching this Monokuma theater segment, it's already too late. You kids might not want, but no. The thought of seeing young people with hope killing each other just to survive, watching their hope fade away, there's nothing more despair-inducing than that. My dear students, carrying humanity's hope, betraying, deceiving, and killing each other. It makes me so sad. Oh, how I long to see everyone's despairing faces soaked in blood and tears. I've gone and done it. Dun, dun. And it's still not here. After that empty announcement from Monokuma, I jumped out of bed.
Alright!
Here we go. First, to the dining hall. I grabbed the charged electro hammer and ran out of my room. Dining hall it is. We are all here. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Of course, my electro hammer is all recharged. At that moment I realized one of us didn't have their electro hammer. Maki, where's your electro hammer? I don't need it. I'd rather not use a weapon I am unfamiliar with. This is much better. A knife? Well, I suppose you know best. Then, we are off! Before that, there's something I want to say. I scouted out the hangar yesterday. You scouted out the hangar? Yes, and I discovered that Kaito was trapped in the hangar's bathroom.
I see.
The bathroom, I see. That certainly is the best place to lock someone up.
I remember correctly.
And I also saw Monokuma by the anger, being protected by 4 exiles.
Is that alright?
So we have to be careful that we aren't spotted. Oh, I saw that too. What? You saw that? Were you at the hangar too, Kibo?
Yes.
Yes, I thought maybe I could get through to Kokichi before we carry out our plan. So I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him. You tried to talk to him on your own? I'm sorry, I thought it would be preferable for him to release Kaito peacefully. How did it go? It went about as well as I expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things. What? What did you witness? We can discuss that later. For now, I'll share what I thought that's relevant to our plan.
For now.
Shuichi saw 4 exiles that appeared to be guarding Monokuma. Well, I saw one of them enter the hangar.
No.
Just one?
Yes.
Yes, the green exile.
I remember correctly.
The green one. I'm sure I saw that when guarding Monokuma. I made sure to stay out of sight while I watched. Neither the alarm system nor the electric barrier reacted to the exile's presence. Does that mean the alarm system and the electric barrier don't work on the exiles? Considering it's where the exiles are stored, that will appear to be a safe assumption. Anyway, there are 2 exiles in the hangar. We should be careful. We only have one chance. Since this is our only electro bombs, we can't afford to miss. That's exactly right. Well then, we are out for real this time. Let's go. We must end this killing game once and for all, no matter what. Energized and motivated, the group rushed out of the dining hall, one after the other. Here I go. Let's go. Everyone must have gone to the hangar already. I shouldn't be late. Huh? Monakuma's not here. He should have been protected by the exiles. And the exiles, they don't look like they are going to move. What's going on? And there are only 3 of them. There should be 2 more in the hangar.
It's true.
It's just like Kibo said. We should consider ourselves lucky that there's only 2. If all 5 of them are here, it'd be impossible to execute the plan. Let's keep moving.
Well then.
Everyone is here. Let's get started right away. I'm
Are
ready.
you okay?
Maki, are you ready with the electro bomb? Who do you think you're talking to? It's similar to a grenade, except the detonation lags a bit after you push the switch. Once we roll this on the front of the shutter, should disable the alarm system.
That's obvious.
This won't fail. The electro bomb has an effective range of 50 yards and lasts for 2 hours. If Kokichi's remote control is disabled, we will stand a chance against the exiles. Let's stop Kokichi before he gets into exile. But be ready for the worst. We might have to use electro hammers. If he gets into that exile, I'll stop him with his hammer. Yeah, you're right.
What's the matter?
What's wrong, Maki-ron? We are all ready to start, you know.
That's true.
Yeah, right. Then let's go. Maki triggered the electro bomb, then rolled it in from the shutter. And then
100%.
The alarm system is disabled. Now we can approach the control panel.
Shuichi!
Will you do the honors?
to me.
Alright, leave it to me.
Alright.
If I hit the control panel with this, as I swung up the electro hammer, I suddenly noticed. Huh? The control panel was covered in marks, as if damaged by something sharp. What are you doing? Hurry up!
Okay.
So sorry, I've got it. No time to think now. I aimed by swinging at the control panel and brought it down as hard as I could.
Oh my!
The electric barrier turned off.
Everyone!
Let's go. We all run to the shutter at once. We won't let Kokichi do whatever he wants anymore. You'd better be ready. This is it. The remnants of despair end here and now. After opening the shutter, we burst into the anger. Electro hammers in hand. To end this. To end this killing game. To end the despair.
What?
A body has been discovered! Everyone, please gather at the Exisol hangar! The killing game just keeps going and going! The despair's not over yet!
What is this? What's going on?
Chaos and madness. Confusion and turmoil. I can't stay calm. I can't keep it in. It was too much despair. What is that, blood? The body discovery announcement. Does that mean someone in that press? Ooh? The only ones in the angle were Kokichi and Kaito. It must be one of them. What? Either Kokichi or Kaito is dead. Oh look! Those clothes! They are Kaito's.
What did you say?
Then the one in the hydraulic presses. No, it's impossible. Looks like you have a lot of twists and turns to sort out during the class trial. That's what the killing game is all about, after all.
Now then,
And so I will now pass out the Monokuma file.
nice!
Don't say you are getting bored of this, cause things are about to get interesting.
Now then,
I hope you pour your heart and soul into this investigation too. Hold on, we have to investigate? So the killing game is going to continue? The killing game will continue? If the killing game is continuing, then Monokuma is still moving, then it means the mastermind is still alive. Huh.
What was that?
If Kokichi is still alive, then that means the one dead over there is... Kaito? No, that's not possible. There has to be some mistake. There's no way Kaito could die. It has to be a lie. I made a run out for the body when... Calm down. Maki's hand stopped me. Calm down? How can you say that, Maki? Kaito is... I have seen so much death already. Death of both good and bad people. It doesn't bother me anymore. It doesn't bother you? What are you talking about? More importantly, where's Kokichi? That's right. I don't see him anywhere. He should be somewhere in this hangar. He ran away! We need to catch him immediately! He is obviously the culprit! Let's split up and look for him. Leave no stone unturned. No matter how good at hide and seek he is, we can't let him get away with this. Wait, we can't leave yet.
Okay.
We don't know for certain if that body is Kaito. We haven't explored all of the possibilities yet. If it's not Kaito, then who's dead in there? Are you saying it's Kokichi? Then why is the killing game still continuing? If Kaito is alive, why hasn't shown himself yet? Are you saying he's hiding because he's the culprit? Don't say such a stupid thing. Kaito being the culprit is even more impossible than him being dead.
That's impossible!
I don't think Kaito could have killed Kokichi in this first place. He was wounded, remember?
Actually,
And his opponent, the mastermind of the killing game, could control the exercise at will. How could Kaito have killed someone like that when he was sick and wounded?
No.
I don't know, I'm just saying it's possible. And even if it's Kokichi that was killed, that doesn't mean the Kaito is the culprit.
Oh!
So that means the culprit is one of us? Wait, that's impossible! No matter how shocking Kaito's death is, saying we are suspect is going too far. I understand what they mean. The initial evidence suggests Kaito is dead. But I just can't believe that. Or perhaps I don't want to believe. I can't believe Kaito is dead. Let's investigate. We need to find the truth here, with our own hands, and reveal that truth in the trial.
tell
So
me.
you want to continue the killing game?
Yes.
A class trial will be held either way. We should investigate. I don't know if we'll find hope or despair, but we have to find the truth. It all starts there. You are an impressive detective through and through. You might not only reach the truth, but something even beyond it. That's right, I have to do this. To keep my promise to
I
Kaito.
understand.
You're right, if the class trial is going to happen anyway, then we should investigate. But we already know the answer. But we can't die here. We decided to live for hope.
But
My main concern is how Kokichi will react if we accuse him of being the culprit. Maybe if he just plays dumb and runs away, there will be nothing we can do.
But
No, I don't think so. Junki Inoshima cherished the killing game rules, so if the remnants of despair worship there, I don't think they ignore those.
Then,
It will be easy to deal with him. We just need to vote for him in the class trial. That's true. I understand the others, but why Maki? Why is she accepting Kaito's death so easily? Well then, let's review the Monokuma file. Is that okay with you, Shuichi?
okay.
Yeah. Okay guys, we are going to end the episode in here. I hope you are enjoying the series as much as I am. We are going to start investigating the case on the next episode. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Peace out.